How are you? Hi, everybody. We're back. Listen, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Hi, Valentine. Shaun Attwood is trying to be a guest on Popcorn Planet. Please warn him. Love you. Who is Popcorn Planet? Who is that? Anybody know in the chat?
I don't know him, but I've seen the channel. I ran across the channel a few times.
Okay, thank you, Valentine TV. All right, listen, we've been going through sheer hell since we hung up the phone. I mean, not the phone, since we went off live on talking to you guys. Jaguar Wright and Shaun Attwood are losing their mind. I'm talking about she is back in Jaguar Wright airport days when she got banned from the airport. She's been losing her mind. I won't even call him a boyfriend because he's still married. Her married boyfriend is either drunk dialing or high dialing Perry, inviting him to a brawl. He said he wanted to come over here on Sunday. He wants to come to our house. Now, let's just stop right there. You want to come to my house because you're going to be in Vegas for a couple days. Are you going to be in Vegas a couple days, Odell, because you live here and we are on you? Because who's going to fly to Vegas to meet with Perry, my son, and my cousins that are in and out of prison? Y'all know I ain't lying. I've been talking about it all day. Mm-hmm. They've been losing their minds. Okay? Jag is talking insane, literally rambling. She went on a ramble about how she doesn't like black people anymore. Huh? It's a mess. It's a mess. So we're going to get to that. But I got to get to this bigger mess. Let's talk about Mr. Buzbee, people. Mr. Buzbee. Listen, the gloves are off. Okay, people? The gloves are off. These two high-powered attorneys are going at it, okay? They're going at it. So now they're saying that a Jane Doe, sounds like they're giving him a little bit of his medicine, is saying that Tony Buzbee, whose real name is Anthony, gave her an STI. Oh my
God. This is much, ain't it?
It's like I'm reading a novel. A STI? Really? Let's read the article. No, it's insane. What? Aren't you married with 2 children? I'll have to look into that. It says Tony Buzbee, the high-profile attorney who's filed multiple lawsuits against Diddy and one against Jay-Z, is now accused of infecting a woman he dated with a venereal disease. Child,
damn.
Man, I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much. These lawyers are going at it. It says, according to a new suit filed in New York Supreme Court, the accuser, identified as Jane Doe, says Buzbee has taken advantage of her since 2018 when they first met during an online conversation. I didn't realize it was filed in New York. I should have pulled the papers. I can do that in a little bit. I'm going to pull the papers. The woman said that the Texas-based lawyer charmed her and convinced her to go out on a date. She says she ventured to Buzbee's hometown of Houston to grab dinner with him before they took in a show. After the performance, the woman says Buzbee booked a room at a 5-star hotel where he seduced her. Now, okay, I mean, isn't a room? All right, let me keep going. The two allegedly had intercourse without Buzbee revealing he had a venereal disease, which is not specified in the lawsuit. Ooh, they did not show a picture of him with his legs crossed like he's burning. Oh my God, TMZ, y'all are messy. The woman says after she left the hotel the next day, she started to feel uncomfortable, sensations around her growing. Oh my God, prompting her to meet with a doctor. This is hard to read.
Okay.
This is embarrassing. Who tested her and determined he had a sexual transmitted disease from her encounter with Buzbee. So you're saying she's got the paperwork to prove it? Ooh, immediately the woman says she contacted Buzbee to deliver the bad news, and he apologized to her, but seemed unsurprised. Oh, because she claims he already knew he had a venereal disease. The woman goes on to say Buzbee asked her to disclose her diagnosis, not to disclose her diagnosis to anyone, and vowed to provide free legal advice as compensation. What is that? What? Like, I can help you with some lawsuits? No.
Oh no, payment. Like compensation mean like, oh girl, don't worry about it. Just put a little ice pack on it and don't tell nobody about this shit. And
no, Perry.
put
It
the ice
says,
pack on it
let me go read the lie. It
and
says
I give you some little money. I give you some money for it.
No, that's not what she said. It says the woman goes on to say Buzbee asked her not to disclose her diagnosis to anyone and vowed to provide free legal advice as compensation.
Oh,
No.
Okay. So he gonna give her free legal advice in turn, which is money, I guess.
No, Perry, no. You don't get to burn my ass and then tell me you'll give me a free consultation. No. It goes on to say the woman says she was filled with shame and grief, but continued to hook up. Okay. Continued to hook up with Buzbee, who allegedly kept her on a short lease so he could manipulate her into keeping his secrets under wraps.
See,
girl, that's just starting to not make no sense.
it really
He
ain't.
burned you and you went back for more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She loved the heat.
The woman says Buzbee invited her on trips to Panama and New York City, where he owned a home. TMZ broke the story. According to a complaint the woman filed last month, Buzbee flew into a fit of rage and pushed a champagne flute into her face while they were at a bar. During one of their New York City trips. The woman says she has both medical and dental records to prove she suffered the injuries, including a chipped tooth. Buzbee tells TMZ her lawsuit is a criminal conspiracy to discredit and intimidate him from pursuing claims in the Diddy litigation. He calls the suit false, frivolous, and laughable and ridiculous, and will be dismissed along like other lawsuits. Okay. This other lawsuits is a key word. He says he has reported the lawyer that filed the latest suit to the relevant legal authorities and will be taking legal action against him and his client. Okay. First of all, the story kind of doesn't make any sense. Right. And to be honest, you guys, I'm real leery about Buzbee. Okay, I'm very leery about him. All of his lawsuits. Someone said, Sherelle, you're exaggerating. He didn't say he had up to 200 lawsuits. Yes, he did. And I will pull that in a minute. But what's going on?
What happened?
Someone's telling me to call her up. Call who up? I was on a whole different page. I wasn't looking at the chat.
Okay, let me see.
So I'm already a little leery about Buzbee to begin with. All of his clients are anonymous. That makes me feel uncomfortable. So I'm a little leery. But with that being said, she went back to get burned again, or did they make a vow that they both will go on antibiotics? What kind of STI was it? Oh, the lady he gave the VD to. Well, I don't know. She's anonymous right now. Child, that would be messy and good, wouldn't it, Perry? That would be messy and good. So that kind of doesn't make any sense. But she's not the only lawsuit that Buzbee has going right now. And I tried my hardest to remember the names. It's another man and another woman. And this guy filed this lawsuit a day before Buzbee countered Jay-Z with the new updated list. they're saying that Buzbee has his own skeletons. There's another woman with a lawsuit out against him, saying that she's saying that he coerced her into saying things she didn't want to say. And then for the guy, do you remember, Perry? We read his lawsuit on air. He sued him for something.
Oh, he basically sued him for charging. Okay, the guy got injured, so he was representing him. It was an injury claim.
That's
He's
right.
saying that his employee, right from the date of the injury and whatnot,
Thank you,
paid.
Lisa.
You know, they had some kind of either policy that they'll pay the person while they're out. I guess he sent the money to Buzbee, according to this guy. Buzbee takes the money and then loans him to say, hey, you know what? We're going through this injury case, you know, and I'm just going to give you this money, but I'm about to charge you 18.5% interest. Or whatever it was. The guy didn't get specific about the interest and stuff like that, but basically he's just claiming that he's a ripoff attorney, basically.
And yeah, that's what he said. And that's exactly, we just read that a couple days ago, but there's another lawsuit. So I'm hearing that there are a couple of lawsuits, 5+ that Buzbee has going on right now. But here's the thing with Buzbee. Diddy, everyone was looking at Diddy, feeling that he was guilty. Your name came up nowhere in the scenario. We were like still freshly hurt from the Cassie tape, and she had her attorney. They weren't speaking. It was Buzbee that brought this to a heightened level, right? Because he was like releasing 5 lawsuits a day. Remember that? And saying this person. Then, you know, Jay-Z isn't the only person that said, you said it publicly, Buzbee, that you had some incriminating evidence, and if somebody wanted to purchase, you guys could settle out of court. He said that publicly. So, you know, I'm not trusting Buzbee. Doesn't mean that he's not, these people are lying. I'm going to wait to hear it out. Well, what's your first thoughts? Is he a con artist?
Look, we can have our feelings. I think both attorneys are, you know, they're getting paid to represent a client, whether real or false client. You know what I'm saying? You can have some made up ones too. Some people can just want airtime. They can want publicity. But with these cases, somebody said, and one case was for assault. I think it's the same young lady that said that, you know, that he once represented her, and then later they met in a public place and he hit her in the mouth with something. But at the time, nothing about an STD came up. It was just about the, you know, the SA, right?
Yeah.
That just came up. Nothing that came up about this. So at this point, for real, and this is how, look, we're at this point now. I'm starting to look at all these cases this way. I can't pass a judgment until I see some kind of proof. Now, I need to see something.
Yeah.
You can throw out this allegation, and if your stuff was burning, I'm sure you got a doctor's note or something to cool it off.
No, she said she went to the doctor. You are messing.
I mean, but I would need to probably see that, because people can say, you know, a lot of things. A lot of people go on record, I got receipts. But if you don't see them, how can you truly believe?
But then let's play devil's advocate. Who's going to say that he gave them an STD? Well, that's kind of embarrassing.
People have said worse. A STD is not being R'd. People have said that. They have been licked on a dinner table. They have been poked and grinded on the back house. It's a lot of stories, right? What I'm simply saying is this, and this is where I have to be. I got to back off all of it and just say, hey, I need to see the proof. Yeah, I can hear your allegations. I can hear the other side's response, but nobody's issuing evidence on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, at this point, it's all hearsay.
I'm trying to make my mind up. If you say on January 8th, this happened to me, and somebody can show me they was in Europe on January 8th with a video camera where I can actually see the time and date, and I might say, well, hey, I doubt if the person was here at that time. But there's so much going on, jockeying and for positions with these attorneys. And they could be giving him a taste of his own medicine, you know, just saying, hey, okay, well, if you want to just keep throwing out this frivolous, like crazy lawsuits and stuff, right? Throwing it out there, let me toss something your way. Let me give you something that you got to respond to. Do they mean that it's going to go far? No. It's just a distraction on what we really talking about.
Right.
We talking about Diddy. Then we went to Jay-Z. And not saying either parties are innocent of all things that people have alleged against them. We just haven't seen the proof. So at this point, I need to back up. Well, I am going to back up. But it don't sound like if I slept with you and I feel like I had a heating pad on my thighs for a couple days, that I'm going to get back with you the next week. Because she said they had this ongoing relationship.
She said that. I mean, I don't know.
And if it was a problem, say if everything you said was true, why wasn't it a problem before you went back and visited him again?
It's you need to, you're right. Let's just sit back and see all the evidence, because he's going to say, if you ask me, Jay-Z convinced her to sue me. Jay-Z, he can't say it with the other guy. I believe his name was Thompson. He can't say it with him, but he could say it with this. This is going to be a bitter fight between two top-notch attorneys.
No, and Sherelle, whoever... He did say it was the other guy. Anybody that sued him now, it was because of Jay-Z. It sort of remind me, anything bad happened in their life, is Rock Nation after them. It remind me of that.
It's a mess. It is a mess, and it's in our best interest. Yeah, the guy's name was Matthew Ray Thompson, and I'm gonna pull that claim up. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on, let me see if I have the legal papers. So you're saying he said it was filed in New York. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Let's just go do this thing together. So let me see. Hold on, guys.
No, you good. But I mean, that's what I think, though. I mean, and I hope everybody can just sit back, enjoy it, because it's entertaining. Because we don't know if it's fact or fishing. That they just throwing stuff out there. Hopefully, something stick or whatever. But the main thing is they jockeying for a position. So let's sit back and see who actually got the evidence or not. Because at this point in my life, I need to see something. I'm not on the jury, but I can have my opinion. But even jurors need to see some kind of evidence. And at this point, is allegations going back and forth with no.
Oh my God!
Evidence being out there.
Too much. I forgot he's an attorney, but he's done a lot of work in New York. A lot of federal cases. Oh, because they said he only takes federal cases that he knows he. It's a lot. I can't go through all this. That's 13 pages. Okay, I have to do this on my off time. I should have pulled it. I didn't think to do it. His real name, let's see if I can put his last name in, Glenn. Anthony Glenn Buzbee. It's a lot of paperwork. Hold on.
And you're right, Bobo. I see what you're saying. You're saying that it's alleged that Jay-Z hired an investigation team to go out to Buzbee ex-clients to try to get people to sue him. That's alleged too, because even though you can go on social media, play a tape of somebody saying, hey, we would pay you to do this. Where is the proof that it was Jay-Z and his team? It could be something you staged for yourself. I could call my son and we could act like we having a conversation and say, well, I got the proof here. Somebody's really out to get me. I mean, you got to show me more proof.
I can't go. He's an attorney, and I didn't even realize he worked so much in New York. Jeez, a lot is going on. Anyway, so, we're trying to not get caught up in the hype. There are people out there just like Jaguar Wright, just eating this up, loving the attention. And I really think Jaguar Wright is on something. Do you guys remember when she had her spaz out at the airport, and when she went to the police station, and she was demanding that she talk to a police officer? And do you remember when she went to the hotel manager and was yelling at the hotel manager, and they evicted her? Do you remember that?
Oh, you talking about the apartment complex? Yeah, they was
And she
in.
drove off in the
Mhm,
U-Haul.
mhm.
Jaguar Wright is not well. And so she's been and something's wrong with Odell too. They've been texting Perry
All day.
all day long. It's almost like, like a meth out. I mean, he's telling Perry he wants to come to Vegas to beat him up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Basically, he's like, well, hey, you know, I'd be up in Vegas for like 2 or 3 days this weekend, and I would love to meet up with you, and you could say what you said to my face. Like, come on, homeboy. I mean, I don't know if you think I'm on some elementary playground hanging for some monkey bars or not, but don't come with me with that childish bullshit, right? And
It's
he'll go
weird.
on later, back and forth. Look, I don't got time for that. If you want to pull up, it's
Hold on,
free.
Perry.
But
Hold on. Sherelle, Jay-Z just filed an emergency motion to prevent Tony Buzbee from destroying evidence and requesting a dismissal of the anonymous. Oh, because it's anonymous. What's today? Okay, so yes, she says that just came in. We got another update. Wow, this is
yeah,
crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm flipping back and forth, but people send me updated information.
sure. I'll be right back.
It says today, Sean Jay-Z Carter filed an emergency motion to prevent orders seeking to prevent attorney Tony Buzbee from destroying key evidence in the ongoing litigation. This is interesting. The filing, which came through Carter's attorney, Alex Spiro, also requested that the judge dismiss the anonymous lawsuit altogether based on the plaintiff's wide array of inconsistent and unsubstantial statements. He points to the fact that Buzbee admitted to NBC News that he and his firm failed to investigate the plaintiff's claims prior to filing a lawsuit against Carter. This is today. This just came in today. In the emergency motion, Spiro specifically references the factual inaccuracies in the plaintiff's account, such as her claim that she watched the 2000. That's the little girl. Well, the other girl. In addition to the outline definition, irregularly stories published on Friday. As a part of today's motion, Spiro asked that there be a significant risk that Buzbee will seek to destroy documents and other evidence that would demonstrate that he knew or should have known that the allegations in the complaint were false. Buzbee previously filed a lawsuit. See, this is a lot of paperwork going back and forth, but that's what attorneys do. He said that Tony Buzbee baloney lawsuit against Roc Nation is nothing but another sham. They're going at it. But this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fight tooth and nail. This sideshow won't change the ultimate outcome. This is Spiro. And true justice will be served soon. Damn.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, y'all. If we had to be the court of opinion, put in the chat right now, who do you think is winning? I know this is a childish question, but I just want to get the consensus of the audience. Who is winning? Because it feels like a tie. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And whoever loses is going to lose their career because somebody's lying. She says, everybody says Jay-Z is winning. Jay-Z. Neither one. Jay-Z and his team. We got a Buzbee here. Buzbee. Oh, it's going fast. Nobody. Buzbee. Jay. Who is Spiro? Child, we can't catch you up. Jay-Z. Buzbee. Woo. Jay is winning. Jay, Perry, who it's like
Look, okay, really, like I
50.
said, neither one of them have did anything. But as far as Jay-Z being alleged of doing something, I think Buzbee, 13-year-old witness, well, the 37-year-old, the one was 13 at the time of the allegations, right? What I'm saying is, I feel like Jay-Z is winning that because at the end of the day, both of them are going at each other, but they ain't talking about what's really what. Buzbee going after Jay-Z saying, this is what you did to my client. He ain't nowhere near proved that. And that shit went in reverse. So whether they're investigating you to see if you don't been spreading your little wee around town, infecting people, that's something totally different. But it's not about the case. You know what I'm saying? Like the case at hand. So neither side is really, well, Jay-Z side is winning from that standpoint because he was accused of something. And now it don't look like what he being accused of is going to stand up, just in my opinion right now. This other stuff is just garbage time.
I'm getting burnout. It's just like, okay, another case, I'm ready for some results or some court time when we can go live during the court case, something. But this is wearing on me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. So really quickly. So when we got off the air, Odell, Jay-Z, not Jay-Z, Jags man threatened to come to Vegas to beat up Perry. No, it's so immature.
Yeah.
And then someone tried to get my video taken down. Now, you remember what I told y'all? I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all want to start playing the who get what video taken down game? We about to start it. Of what's his name? Attwood. Oh no, of the guy.
Shaun.
No.
Hold up.
The mobster.
Yeah, no, I know you're talking about, damn, what's his damn name?
You guys know who I'm talking about, the mobster. He tried to get my video taken down of the somebody tried to get my video taken down of the mobster. Now, why would they want this video taken down? Well, what does it have to do with anything?
I mean, for one, it was evidence that the guy saying that he didn't know Shaun.
Right.
The video said, I don't know him. I mean, I've been at this many years. Who is this loser? I don't think I know. Is he some blogger over there in England? That's all I know.
And as you know, they didn't take it down. And just for little laughs and giggles, let me play it again.
Do I know Shaun Attwood? Now that came up a couple of times. He's in England. He has some sort of a talk show. And he keeps bullshitting that he met me in Arizona. He was in the ecstasy business and we bunked heads. If we would have bunked heads, I would be picking his teeth, his bones out of my teeth. I never knew him. I never met him. He's full of shit. And I sent a message to somebody I'm friendly with in England and said, why does this guy keep using my fucking name like he knows me and he's trying to make a name out of like he's a tough guy or something? I really don't have an opinion on this guy.
Now, Perry, who would want that taken down? He's just giving his opinion.
A person that's been selling books saying that this person, he knew him and this person tried to take him out. The person that wrote these books will want that down because they don't want people to know the truth. Your book ain't worth nothing if it's all about Sammy wanted to be you. Sammy tried to take you out. When Sammy's saying simple, I don't know you. I've been asked this for years. He would want that taken down because it's making him look like a liar.
That's what I would think, but I don't know. All I know is it didn't get taken down. I can play it whenever I want to. Okay. And Odell, if you still want to beat Perry up, feel free to. I don't think Perry's going to fight you. He's old. Okay. We're old. I'm old. He's a grandmother. But I got fresh sons to take you on any minute and cousins.
No, okay? I mean, Perry's well protected. So like that, I know people saying you can get him for a threat and stuff like that. For real, I'm going to keep it real with him. I don't take him seriously. And if anytime a person approached me then that's when it would be a serious time to take things a little bit more serious. But I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna go just because he talking this crazy shit because he with the nut job.
And then it gets better. Someone tried to say that I was racist because I said I like being black. That's insulting. It's insulting because I say I'm a mother first, I'm a wife second, and I'm an African American third. Being black is that important to me. I love it. I don't think I couldn't have been any other race. Now, I'm not telling you not to like your race, but I love my race. I don't know. I just love it, love it, love it. And, and I will stand up for any injustice. I'm tired of America treating us like shit. And so whenever I feel like talking about it, I'm going to talk about it. If I want to go to a protest, I'm going to go to a protest. If I want to start my own, I'm going to do it. And I said something very important that the people that were offended didn't hear. I said, if this is not your cup of tea, bounce.
Right.
Why do I talk about race so much? Let's see what y'all had to say. Okay, they're talking. All my black friends love being, Aphrodite. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aphrodite. What is the issue? I don't know. They say that's intimidating to some people. Nobody should be texting threats. It's stupid. Odell, what a name, Odell. It's
Odell.
dumb.
Oh, unemployed.
All Perry has to do is send your threats into YouTube, and there Jag loses another channel. I'm being nice to you, Jag. I have ample evidence to get your shit shut down. All we ask is you stop lying on people, stop making shit up, and we cool. But you that must be hard for you to do, okay? Mm-hmm. Nobody should be, it's ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Don't be nice. Yeah. I'm serious. You can't threaten people, Odell. Oh, dummy. You cannot threaten people.
Well, apparently, I guess he did a lot of that in the past. People saying that he do things. I don't know. It's alleged.
Somebody said, go ahead.
That he do stuff to his old wife and probably do it to Jack. I don't know if it's true
in that interview. Somebody says, shut it down. The only reason I hate shutting people's channel down, I only shut one person's channel down, and that was because he sent someone to my house. Now but I don't know, something about that. I guess I wouldn't want anybody shutting me down. What do you say, Perry?
Oh, well,
shut
personally,
it down?
I don't say take it down.
Wait, hold
on. Look, I don't say, like go and attack somebody like that. He could talk shit all day, all he want to. I just know I don't look at him as a threat.
Yeah.
See, I guess I'll have to look at him and say, woo, I'm worried. I ain't worried about shit. Like, anybody can get crazy and do something, but that's what he would have to do. Some people think they want something that they'll find out later they didn't want. So I'm not worried about him, like, in no sense like that. Just talk your shit, because at the end of the day, he's already suffering enough.
Now,
he in there with nut job, and he basically the new chauffeur. He took Goomba's place, driving Miss Daisy.
Jag seriously wants to cause conflict between me and another content creator. She's saying that I called her up and start talking bad about Danny. This is not, I called you, Jag? Please tell me you can hear this.
I can get the full situation.
Keep it quilted means you.
Hold on.
Oh, wrong one. Let me try it again. You said it was in July, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I gotta play it now because they're bugging the shit out of me.
We thought
thought you was hiding a strap on.
Damn. Hold on. Let me go on mute. Harry, talk to the chat.
Oh yeah.
I'll bring up.
Look, people, and I get it. I appreciate y'all having my back, doing all this, and he's just talking. I'm not worried about a motherfucker who can't keep a marriage, who end up leaving a marriage to be with some loser chick. I'm just not worried about it. You know, I mean, he got other things he need to worry about, like paying the cable bill, paying the light bill or some shit. And he just mad because his woman has alienated the whole all the black content creators now. You know,
So
and now she's mad because we
tell
won't.
me if you could hear this.
Somebody had DM me asking about not talking to you about something. It was something that okay.
Yeah, was it Ann? I think Ann had
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I reached out to you as well a couple of days ago, and that's why I messaged you. Well, yeah, first off,
it's coming in and out. I mean, I'm not sure if you're in a bad area.
Yeah, I'm actually in an elevator. I'm getting out the elevator.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, I was told to reach out to you by Jaguar and her associates.
Okay.
Yeah, she said you might have more information for me. I'm trying to, well, I kind of already did. I guess there was a situation with Jaguar and what is this girl's name? Danny Robertson. So I pretty much started producing for her and for Jaguar. And Danny essentially took it upon herself to start trolling me. I don't know this person from Adam.
So let's just establish this right now. He said Jaguar told him to contact you. Stop lying, Odell. Nobody reached out to you trying to start trouble. You reached out to us crying and shit.
Yep.
And she basically put out a whole bunch of what do you call it? Just put all my information out there.
Yeah, doxing and things like that.
Yeah. And you know, not only me, but my children. I have a 4-year-old. She put my children's name out there. Yeah, she's a real piece of work for doing some stuff like that. And like I said, I don't know this person. Didn't do nothing to her. And
yeah,
I'm
I know.
Did it stop? Hold on.
Yeah. Because it didn't. Yeah, because they was driving in a bad area or something. But either way.
It's just
Yep.
okay. Oh, okay. But anyway, until it picks up, nobody called you. Nobody's trying to send you false information. You called us in a panic because you said you didn't know how to handle what's the name? Danny. And so, stop lying. And I already told y'all, every time you call me, I'm recording you. Sure. I don't know what's going on. Let me try to fast forward. No, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Let me redo it. Damn. Let me try it again. Let's try.
DM me. Somebody had DM me asking about not talking to you about something. It was something that okay.
Yeah, was it Ann? I think Ann had
yeah. Maybe that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I reached out to you as well a couple of days ago, and that's why I messaged you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, first off,
it's coming in and out. I mean, I'm not sure if you're in a bad area. Okay.
Um,
What the fuck? I don't know what's happening. I'll put it separate. But here's the thing I wanted to say is that Jag, every time you called me, I recorded you. I was never gonna release those till you start tripping. You talked a lot of shit about a lot of people. Remember you dragged Tokyo Tony through the mud. You talked about Charleston White. You talked about Tasha K. You talked about Mary J. Blige. Remember that? Y'all need to leave us alone. You are out of your league. Okay? Stop. You and your little white friend, stop. You're over there acting like an Uncle Tom, just saying stuff that is so ridiculous. You think you got to cater to a white audience now. So you're over there talking about, and black people don't understand this. Girl, I should have dropped your ass a long time ago. You have no self-respect and no pride in your culture. No pride in your culture. All that shit you be talking about, Storm Monroe, Narman, remember that? Yeah, I'm that kind of bitch. When things go left, I tell it all. Leave us alone. Now sue me for the tape, Odell, so I can get your address. Rumors are that you live in Vegas. I'm gonna find you. And
well, I mean, we're supposed to meet this weekend, so.
And bring your dusty ass up here. I'm serious. We will meet you. Perry's not going to fight you. He's just not.
What you mean?
I got a son in his 30s, got a one in his 20s, got cousins in their 20s. You think they're gonna sit up here and let you put a hand on me? Or Perry, please. We're gonna end up in jail again. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see what the public thinks, and then we're moving on. And Danny Robinson, girl, she probably working on getting your shit shut down right now. I'm not going to get you shut down. I think that's going too far. Because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. But she done shut you down how many times? Another thing, I honestly have a topic on that I'm going to do. Good. Let's go. I'm telling you, invite Jay-Z too. Okay, Sherelle done left the building because Trina didn't come in. Okay, please don't. I bet they are in Vegas. I have a feeling they were in Vegas. Somebody told me they were in Vegas, and she went somewhere at night. And I was like, she either lives close to Vegas or she's in Vegas. She has a tendency to love the warm weather. LA's too expensive. So she's either in Arizona or LA, and I'm gonna find you. Because they can't afford. Yeah, they can't afford. California is. Do you know that you could spend $1 million in California for a 1,200 square foot home, 1,200 square feet? Child, I ain't trying to go back. How do I get your T-shirt? Oh, do we still have these, Barry?
No, you know what though? We actually, I think we still might have some online. It said it should be underneath your video.
I have a store, but my son is running the store.
And we haven't updated that store. We got to go and update that store.
Yeah. Everyone want to be Lamisha. Child, why would you want to be Lamisha? But nobody want to be True TP. Nobody.
Lamisha was getting cash apps. So, most people you work, either you get paid bi-weekly, weekly, monthly. But if you ain't really doing nothing of value like that, you just go and lie and get cash apps. Because remember Legina Gold?
It's ridiculous.
Oh, and now, now they got a new project. But I don't even want to mention this little clout chaser name. But
somebody said you could take the girl out of Detroit, but you can't take the Detroit out of the girl. That is so true. Like, every time I tell people, well, I'm from Detroit, they go, oh, I'm so sorry. But to me, I love Detroit. I was upset because they're trying to, what's it called? Regentify the place. Regentify. They got the downtown all nice now. I was like, Detroit is home to me. My family's there. It's just like, you know, child, I don't know. I love where I was raised. Adria disappeared. What wasn't she supposed to be suing a blogger? Child, this is a mess. Not Detroit Barbie. Yes. Yeah, that's the word. So listen. So they're saying Donald Trump specifically is going into Detroit and buying blocks and blocks of homes. So I really don't understand regentification. I hope I said that right. But when we went back to visit, when we went to, we had a house in Virginia, and I bought this house in this certain neighborhood. When I got there, everything was nice and changed, and they hiked up the rent. And they're doing it to LA. They're doing it in Detroit. I don't know. Everything changes, I guess. I'm 30 miles north of Detroit, and it was booming in the day. It's cool. I mean, I love it. I hope it doesn't change, but everything changes. Now, I remember Detroit was run down. It was run down because we lived on 7 Mile. It was run down, but it was home. And now, nothing but a memory. He shouldn't be allowed to do that. Let smaller investors do it. I can't stand Donald Trump. Like, he's been doing that for a couple years.
That's how that business works. Yeah, and that's how it worked when the economy drops. They'll go and buy it in because the banks won't give him regular people loans. You get the rich people like him would come in, buy up all the stuff, let it sit there for years, and then turn it over.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. I'm from Cleveland and go to Detroit quite often. It's I can't handle it. It's so nice. It's so nice. All my memories are gone. So all I got is pictures and memories. All right, you guys. Thank you for listening. We're going to try to go on. I'm not going to say, I don't know. I'm going to try to go on later. We have to do Housewives, but we were distracted by the JAG stuff. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Why do you guys think someone doesn't want me to say I'm proud of who I am? Why would they do that? What's going on with the Tony Buzbee and Jay-Z thing? These are two top attorneys, Alex Spiro at their best. And then do you think Odell should beat up Perry? Okay. You got any last words, Perry?
No, I'm good. And thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye, guys.